Well, the Texas high school softball playoffs begin later this week, but before that, there are a few playoff spots that still need to be settled, and that includes Pottsboro and Leonard trying to grab that 4th seed in an extremely tough district. So here we go. Leonard Lady Tigers taking the field over in Bells, facing the Pottsboro Lady Cardinals with a playoff spot on the line. Pottsboro trying to get something going here, but Jasper Cunningham with absolute larceny at short. A great defensive play there, but Pottsboro was locked in on defense too. Chase Jones ends the inning with a strikeout through a one-hitter over 5. Here come the bats now. Natalie Snodgrass hits one down the line and right. That brings Scarlett Riney in to score. It's 1-0 Cards. Then with 2 on, the table is set for Riley Perry, and there it goes. A 3-run shot out to left center field. It's gone. As for the playoffs, Pottsboro gets in. They win 10-0 over Leonard.